Soviet Secret Service, what's your lead? The button's alive? Sir! Sir!
Beedle-dum-dum, beedle-dum-dum, beedle-dum-dum. There was a turtle by the name of Bert, and Bert the turtle was very alert. When danger threatened him, he never got hurt. He knew just what to do. He ducked and covered, ducked and covered. He did what we all must learn to do. You and you and you.
Hello?
Mr. President, a telegram arrived for you.
The Soviets have somehow gained intel that the button is still active. They've sent their own to disable it. We must get to it before they do. Understood?
Yes, sir.
The person that they sent is unknown. This button controls our nuclear missiles. All of them. If they get to it before we do, they've won. Understood? Why are you still here? What's going on?
Last mission, you caught a malicious kitten. Go.
And so, my good citizens, I have come to warn you of our potential destruction by Soviet hands. But we must rise above the sinister providings and stay strong. We can defeat the Soviets if we work together. Observe your neighbors. Watch for signs. Report any suspicious behavior to the State Department. Khrushchev reminds me of the tiger hunter who has packed a place on the wall, hanging the tiger's skin, long before he has caught the tiger. This tiger has other ideas. This will not bring us down. We will overcome this obstacle. Khrushchev will not win.
We can't seem to find him. He could be any of these people.
If we split up, we can cover more ground.
Good idea. Go that way!
Spy number 1.
Where the heck have you two been? I received 2 reports of civilians being attacked by crazed girls in trench coats and glasses. Is this too hard a task? Find me my Russian!
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Won't have the answer. Have a good day.
Was that him?
Yeah.
Was he mad?
Yeah. I think we should just ask. Excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen any Soviet spies today?
What my friend here means to say, ma'am, is have you noticed any strange activity here today? Anyone with an expressed interest in certain brands?
Not too sure I'd say I haven't. Wait. Well, there's this one woman who continues to check out books about buttons, buttonholes.
Thank you.
That's very strange indeed. I mean, who would anyone want to check out buttons about sewing?
You hear that?
The button.
It's a woman.
So aren't we female?
Good point.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Good luck with your sewing.
Man, pick up strength in that right arm of hers.
Guess we got it wrong again.
How did
He's for sure gonna put us out this
How
time.
did we get chosen in the first place?
I don't know.
Yes.
Kennedy, it's Jane Smith. No, Dr. Liz Carmichael. It's over. I'm done.
It's done. Call for dogs.
You mean?
Jane Smith's dead.
Can you guys up?
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Here, here.
Let's not make a big fuss.
I'm sorry, sir, but I still don't understand. Why are we no longer searching for the Soviet spy?
Ladies, let me introduce you to Dr. Liz Carmichael of the DC Technical Institute.
I'm the leading researcher in my field of nuclear technologies and logistics. I was recruited 2 years ago by the U.S. Department of War to work on a very special project involving the linkage of all nuclear missiles to be controlled simultaneously. You see, it was said it couldn't be done. No other had been successful in the task. But it was the U.S.'s supreme desire to have quick control in case of nuclear attack. I was able to complete this assignment. However, it became clear that not only could no one create the link themselves, but I was also the only one capable of navigating my launch system as well as deactivating it. The complex system of codes I had to use were only understandable by me. Thus, I became known as the button. I was the button to turn on or off all of our nuclear power. Of course, to the general populace, as well as the USSR, it was assumed that the button was an actual button. Only authorized federal personnel were aware of my status as the button. After the Cuban Missile Crisis last year, however, it was agreed that the button would be deactivated to show our willingness to preserve peace. The entire world was under the perception that the button no longer existed. And that's how it would have been if not for
I
President
approached
Kennedy.
Dr. Carmichael and asked her to refrain from deactivating her codes. I didn't trust the USSR. You see, not to blindside us with a nuclear war. When we were without the button, I felt for security's sake, we need to keep it just in case.
So he stuck me in a house in the middle of nowhere, dubbed me Jane Smith, and bade me tell no one about the button.
But I put you in a protection program. It was for your own good. If anyone had known who you were, you would have been kidnapped.
And so I was, in a way. You drove me to near insanity. That's how this whole fiasco started. You see, ladies, I had become so paranoid with anxiety that I'd be found out, that I'd lose control of my system, that I'd be blown to smithereens with no one the wiser, that I'd never be able to conduct research again. I was so paranoid, I couldn't take it anymore, so I called the Soviet Secret Service.
You gave them the pointer?
Yes, I did. I told them the button was alive because, well, I very much am. I wanted something to get done. If there was going to be war, I was ready for it to start. If we were going to be shut down, I was ready. I was tired of waiting for the inevitable to be discovered and show up on my doorstep. So I gave them a minor clue. Then I felt bad, since I really am a loyal American subject. So I went and shut it down all myself. There's nothing left for you all to fight about. We have our missiles. They're just no longer linked. The button is dead.
Well, but I...
Aw, give it up, Mr. President. There's nothing you can do about it now.
So let's get on with the celebrating. Happy
No! Please don't sing.
Gosh, look at that big cake. So the button's a woman? I'll be danged.
Duck and cover, duck and cover. He did what we all must learn to do. You and you and you and you. Duck and cover.
Let's divide this up.